just wears that hat and gives gun lessons.
If he does both of those,
Truck shooting.
little truck shooting, how to truck shoot. Well, first you get a truck, right? Might as well get paid for it. Yep. I'll teach you how.
Today's date is 1-2-1-2-1. It's the first time that's ever happened
In the world. Ever.
It actually.
Oh, I should ding you. I should ding you on that one.
Be 1-2.
December 1st.
1-2-1-2-0-2-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had to be confused. So you dinged him for the wrong date, but that's fine.
If you lived 100 more years,
yeah,
which is possible, it'd be 1-2-1-2-1-2-1. But you
There's
could never.
Besides you, there's not one of us in this room that's going to live 12 more. Well, Andy maybe.
Andy
looks younger.
Yeah,
but there's no. You got 15 years.
I think the road. The road does something
I can't
to
make
you.
it 100.
You know the road.
No,
I can't make it 100.
Road makes you younger.
You can't make it 200, let alone another 100 years.
Oh, I'll make it to 100 even.
Yeah.
I won't make it 130.
No.
Well, will I?
I don't think so. Although you have same with you. When I first met you, I thought you were 43.
I've
240 pounds, fucking skin falling off.
And that's when he got. That's when he got married.
I was on Accutane.
You're balding. I mean, and now
and gasoline shower.
Now you look 26. You look like the character you played for years, Merle Hazard.
That was back when you. That was back when you were
hair.
smoking Shantex. You know what I mean?
That's true. When you were smoking, yeah, because you had it confused. You were trying to start smoking, so you started smoking.
smoking
Shantex.
Doing Shantex. Yeah. This is how you start smoking, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Just try to do it right.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to get into a habit,
Not without having an out.
The proper channels to get into it. So
I can get you into Coke or something if you want. I can do it the right way.
That will make you younger.
I think I have too much of an addictive personality to start on hard drugs.
You think so? Considering I gave you one pill one time, and then for 6 months after, every day you got any.
Yeah, and I started taking
everything.
Matthew Stevens' pills, whatever his name is.
I don't know where those went.
I probably took them.
Probably.
We're gonna be honest. I probably took them. So they're not fentanyl. We did get a joint yesterday. We left it in the cash box.
Sorry guys.
I didn't know if you'd want it anyway. Some dirty.
Yeah. We should probably dispose
guys
of it.
Don't care about what pot they smoke.
Okay, we'll bring it to you then.
Yeah.
It has fentanyl. It's probably fine. I think fentanyl. If you smoke it, you're fine. If you snort
it'll burn it out.
Yeah, you'll smoke the fentanyl right out.
Yeah, it's like heating up It's kind of like you can eat a piece of bread that's moldy because if you heat it up, if you toast it, it's fine. Because mold can't live through a toaster.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's scientific, but I like it.
So my mom, when she used to make
what she used to always say.
Or she'd make French toast out of it because then she could cover it with egg.
That's true. Did your mom make that French toast where she just dipped it with egg and then cooked it and then said, "Here's French toast"?
Yeah.
Which is just egg toast, no cinnamon on it,
nothing. Yeah.
Nothing. Every once in a while, you get syrup and butter.
But that's it. Like so. It made me so mad, like, because I had to teach my wife the other day how to make French toast.
What did she do? The same way?
Yeah, she just takes it and soaks it in egg and then cooks it and then puts. That's just eggs. That's just egg bread.
Toast.
Well, how do you make French toast then?
You put like nutmeg and cinnamon in with the egg and stuff when you cook it for the better flavor. You put a little white powder sugar over the top.
You
of
ever crunch up? You guys ever crunch up cereal and put it in the egg?
I like how he had to verify that it was sugar.
Sugar, yeah.
You know, white powder.
Oh, yeah.
Powder, sugar.
Could be fentanyl, cocaine.
Yeah, could be.
We were just talking about cocaine.
Yeah.
That would not be very good on
Does cocaine
French
taste
toast.
good?
No. I mean, it doesn't taste bad, but it's like I said, it numbs you up pretty instantly when you eat it. It's not a great flavor, no.
Yeah.
And it smokes even worse.
Oh, I bet.
Well, when they put it in Coke, you probably couldn't even taste it.
Well, they put it in rock form, it smokes fine, but it
still tastes horrible. No, it smokes fine in shake form too. You just gotta do it. If you gotta do it on foil,
you gotta shake
the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
One of these days, I'll bring some in here. I'll show you guys.
Do they ever make a flavored?
I don't think there's been flavored Coke that I know.
Strawberry. Maybe that's an untapped
I think had we kept Pablo Escobar around longer, had we not.
He's fine. I think he's alive.
Well, I mean, but they take him out of his game.
Oh, yeah.
He's not running the game. I think by now, because you get bored. Like Pepsi made one Pepsi forever. 40 years until you get bored. Put some cherry in
Crystal Pepsi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, clear. Let's make.
Well, they've actually brought that back.
Oh,
and you can make your own. If you take a regular Pepsi, you pour milk in it, shake it up.
Yeah.
It takes all the color out of it. You got to let it settle, and then you pour the stuff off the top of it. It's clear Pepsi. It tastes the same.
It does taste the same.
You can make your own.
Hey Andy.
Yes, sir.
We were talking earlier today, Shannon and I, on the way up here, we were talking about this idea.
I told him I was going to buy him pancakes, speaking of syrup, but he didn't want pancakes.
I did not want to go to IHOP, and I need to know. You probably got a favorite restaurant now on your trucking route. Have you found any truck stops?
Anyone he stops at?
Truck stops that are
Yeah.
better? Because you look like you might be on keto or like an intermittent fasting or something like that.
He's healthy.
It's probably pretty just much forced intermittent fasting.
I'll be honestly, I think you just seen Chip sitting over there last week, and then you're used to seeing me sit over there. Now you're looking at the skinny guy sitting
Yeah.
there.
You're not that. You're not. Chip's actually getting kind of.
Well, I mean, yes, he has thinned up a lot. He is.
Yeah, he
240?
tried to make
I
it
mean,
sound like he was like a lot smaller than he was.
No, he's
as
still,
I was
I picked
looking
him
at
up. I picked him up to start the show. I can verify he's still a big guy,
Yeah, Chip's still heavy.
Yeah.
but he is a lot better shape than that little cabin in Oklahoma we met him at.
Do you think so? Because I kind of like
He's
Chip.
heavy boned.
I like him better big, but
Yes.
I think he is skinnier then or now than he was then.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying I like him better.
Yeah.
I like big
I
Chip way better.
prefer Chip.
He's jollier.
Yeah, I prefer Chip as a kind of like that actor we like from Superbad,
yeah.
Jonah Hill, when he did the skinniness.
I didn't like it.
I didn't like it.
No.
I mean, that's like me with the fat guy from the black guy from Office. I like him better skinny than fat.
Daryl,
the Pizza Hut
guy. Yeah, I agree. Did you have a truck stop, Andy, that you've come to like have a destination?
It's not a truck stop,
Mhm.
but I'm trying to find the damn
Iron
name
Skillet
of the place.
Is
so
a good truck stop.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that right now.
That's actually good.
See?
It is. I've been
Yeah.
there. But
Also,
there's a Mexican restaurant on Route 66 in Holcomb, Arizona. That anytime I go to Flagstaff, I want
You
to
got to
stop
go.
there.
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
fucking phenomenal.
What do they
The
do that-
salsa is fucking out of
salsa.
this
See,
world.
there you go.
sauces.
Yeah. all
This
about the
episode is brought to you by Slider Shack, 4628 South Seneca, Wichita, Kansas.
You took him there.
buddy.
Now he must like it because he's bringing it to you. By him.
If you do
He
go,
bought $40 worth of 3 little burgers.
if you do go, make sure
It's good
you.
stuff, man.
I went ahead and did the slider select upon recommendation from the owner.
Smart.
That was a 3-decision slider rule where I got the Charlie waffles, I got the mushroom Swiss, and the what else did I get? I got the.
I feel like after you did a Charlie,
chicken fried steak.
I feel like when you did a Charlie waffle.
Yeah.
And then you did.
I'd never had chicken and waffles before. It's
No,
really
that
good.
sounds great. Chicken fried steak one sounds great.
Yeah. The mushroom
I feel
Swiss.
like the mushroom Swiss may have been better had you not got it
Yeah.
with the other two.
It actually is really good, but you're right. It is odd.
Yeah,
In
it is.
in the middle.
Imagine if you ordered a plate that came
Mhm.
with chicken
Gravy,
and waffles,
chicken fried steak and
chicken
gravy,
fried steak,
And a hamburger.
and then
and
a
a
mushroom
hamburger with
Swiss.
mushroom Swiss.
Mushrooms on it.
Okay.
It's kind of like Golden Corral. I mean,
It
it's,
is.
It's
Yeah.
a lot
But
like
that
that.
would be a bad round at Golden Corral. You don't make that round in.
That's a mistake you have to make every time. I think.
Oh, for sure. Well, you learn your lesson, or you don't. You know, that's what makes it fun.
You forget.
Yeah. This is Salisbury steak on top of my pizza.
Now, I took
Yes,
him,
that's a brownie on top of
and
it.
at some point, you know, I'll take everybody. Like I said, they got good beans. You said you don't like beans, but the beans are really good,
And there might be
and the
some,
French fries are really crisp and good too. So we'll have to
The French
take you over
fries
there
are
and get-
really good.
You know, at least get you some sides.
and they do have onion rings that looked pretty divine.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You think they do an onion ring slider?
maybe.
Mhm.
I'm
I think
sure.
I think he would do anything. He was drunk on
Yes, he was.
Cayman Jack and whiskey or
No
rum.
He
when
had
we
the
walked in.
Captain Jack. He was drinking all Jack. Anything had to do with Jack. Jack Daniels.
Yes.
Captain Jack. Cayman Jack.
Also, he has. I think he's the owner.
That is the owner. Yes.
Okay.
Is it a little stand? Is it?
It is
I know the area. So where's it at on Seneca?
4628 South Seneca Street.
Okay, so just south of 47th.
Yes.
yes,
that was-
and it
On the
used to
north
be
side of the-
that
or
a
on-
barbecue place. I
Okay,
think.
I
It's
know
like
where
a
you're at.
drive-through kind
Yep.
of deal.
Mhm.
Yep.
And you
Little yellow-
can.
it was a yellow building. I don't know what it is
Mhm,
now. but
it's
I know what it
white, but you can go in. We went in,
we went in.
and he has.
You should. You should just go in.
He's one of those kinds of guys that he should be standing more for health and for
is.
probably.
No, why would he cook sitting down?
Yeah, he does a lot of things sitting
Yeah,
down.
a lot of things.
Well, he
He's
should.
actually built his life around it, not because he's
Needs
required.
to,
Right.
But
He's like at some point, I think he stood probably first day, maybe
So
second day.
this is stupid.
Fuck
I need a
this.
chair.
I'll get an office chair and
What
roll
am I
it around
doing?
my kitchen.
Yeah.
And it works for him. And then he talks about getting drunk the whole time, which is fun.
Oh, he offered us a couple shots.
And he said he heard about our podcast
That's right.
because Skin Man went in there.
Yeah.
We
okay.
think either that or TJ went in. And TJ, if you do go in and mention our podcast, you get 10% off all slider packages.
That's true.
Make sure you say that too.
Yeah, tell him that.
The phrase that pays is what?
Let me see that slider.
Yeah. Just say.
Show me that slider, girl.
We get the podcast discount.
Podcast discount.
Those guys from Wichita discount.
Right.
So he'll know what you're talking about.
He'll know what you're talking about. As a matter of fact,
he won't.
somebody is doing a list of new new restaurants. I guess new restaurants. Your buddy, you follow him on the
I think
Facebook.
Casey might follow him too. It's EB something. There's a local EB.
Yeah. EB Games.
It's like a food blog for Wichita, where this dude goes around and eats at all the different places.
Well, Slider Shack was top 3. It was the top 3 of the 20 guy. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's something. You know.
And I think it started during COVID, Andy.
Yeah, probably.
So a lot of that, you kind of start on the wrong
have
foot.
you lost your taste?
We started our business during COVID.
We did.
Hero.
That's why people. No, I mean, I don't
don't wanna pat you on the back, but
thank
you're a
you.
hero.
You're a hero too.
Thanks.
You're a hero. And
I started driving.
you did.
Hero.
You were a hero.
Hero.
And Casey kept
He
selling.
kept working hero.
Yeah, hero.
So
He's always been a hero.
But anyways, that has nothing to do. We were talking on the way up to Slider Shack, and thank you, Slider Shack, for sponsoring the show.
Yeah, appreciate it.
We were talking on the way up, and I'll draw it for you, Andy, because I don't know if I can explain it real well. But you understand that you're not a belt buckle guy.
No.
You
Yeah.
need to get in.
He likes the belt. He does like the belts with the metal on it to clasp,
But he's not a
but he's not a buckle guy.
he's not a buckleman.
But that's a
He
perfect.
likes the rider's belt.
That's a perfect time, to maybe start having someone look for us belt buckles on the road. Is a great time.
You would
Truck stops,
probably
Oh, yeah.
come across
gas
a lot of them.
stations.
But he only focuses on 2 things.
Pussy
Yeah,
and
there's
showering.
a lot of
Yep.
that out there.
He knows where the best. If you
For
would have let
sure.
off with where's the best lot lizard, where's the best
Oh,
showers
Now,
at,
the best showers.
That
I'm
guy
going to tell you.
knows
I'm going to tell you. I already know what he's going to say. Is that
Why would
if you get the Bucky Beaver,
Oh, have you Bucky beavered
and
it?
you went in
yet?
there and
That's
showered.
not actually truck stop friendly.
yeah, you can't.
Oh,
They don't have
what
diesel there.
fuck?
They don't. I mean, they do, but they don't have big
It's
truck.
it's
diesel
just
there.
the big. It's just an amusement park.
Dog, they
Yeah.
got showers in there for truckers, do they not?
That's for commuters.
Oh, is it?
That's for commuters to shower.
Well, maybe I need to do that.
Because
Clearly, we need to
we
do
went to one down in Bastrop.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, we pulled in. I mean, we were in Tyler's truck, but with no trailer. We
Oh,
were
I gotcha.
bobtail.
Yeah.
And right there in the drive's big old no truck sign.
No truck. Wow.
But it's like a fucking roadside Walmart.
Yeah, it is a Walmart. What did you get? Beef
For
jerky?
gays.
Did you see the big
Yeah.
big jerky?
There's a fucking jerky bar.
Yeah.
It was fucking crazy. I
That's
liked
good.
it. Even had Dippin' Dots.
Oh, they do have Dippin' Dots in
I
there.
forgot about the Dippin'
That's
Dots.
true. Well,
Yeah,
that
but do
the
they have
soda
a Cinnabon?
fountains. The soda
No,
fountains go on for miles. It's like they got big
Actually,
red.
they did have cinnamon rolls. Don't
Yeah.
know if they were Cinnabon, but man, these motherfuckers were like the size of my head.
Well, and the barbecue sandwiches that they have are pretty. Those
Yeah.
are actually pretty good.
So is that another sponsor? Is this what we're doing tonight?
It's a pretty good place. I mean, I don't know if they need our.
No, they
input.
don't.
They're
need it.
doing
They
fine.
They don't need our money. for
Okay,
sure.
I went ahead and drew this for you, Andy. So the thing is, I'm not officially. I'm not an odd fellow yet.
No.
Although I've still got an application in.
Thank you.
And I'm not a buckleman yet, but I'm intrigued by the lifestyle.
You want to be
Yeah.
interested in a buckle.
But it's much like when I started smoking, I had to do Shantix first.
Right.
And so right now I'm introducing myself into the buckle game in a way that's probably untraditional for a lot of these people. A lot of them are born into buckle world. Maybe their dad was a buckleman.
Bred, you might say.
Bred into a buckle world. But the biggest thing about wearing a belt buckle, as you guys probably agree with, is you're not doing it. You're doing it for the attention that other people will notice, but also mainly you're doing it to show off your own belt buckle. You care more about your belt buckle than anybody could ever care about.
But a lot of people earn those, so they're also showing off their craft when they're showing those off.
They're very proud of their accomplishment. The belt buckle could not just be a purchase; it could be an
If
accomplishment.
you purchase a winning belt buckle, like a award belt buckle,
Mhm.
oh, you're ostracized.
Yeah, you can find one. A lot of times you'll find them, like an attic or a state sale or something.
Okay, you're
it's fine.
saying addict, not like a drug addict.
Not a
Okay, they can
They
find
might-
one
they
too.
could
might
have them
them.
too.
True.
So what I was thinking is, if you were to be a buckleman, Andy, and you wanted to wander around, you're gonna wander around the mall, or maybe you went to Bucky Devers and you were in your car, so you could go there, and you got out and you would see the reflection of yourself in the car, and you'd see your buckle and you'd polish it. That's great, but you don't get to see it unless you see a mirror. You know what I mean? Like you won't get to see it for the rest of your time at Bucky Devers.
That's why I don't like T-shirts with the main shit on the
Right.
back. I want to see it,
You want to be able to see it.
so I want it on the front.
So what we've decided is
Just have somebody with you wear one too, so then whenever they stand in front of you,
well, you're on the right track
Okay.
here. So we all are in agreement here that although it's not a handicap, a lot of times little people, for the most part, there's no jobs that they can work, and they're not hired by anybody because of their unpleasant appearance and different work. Just like
you're saying that like we're all in agreement, and I don't know if I can let you.
no, but we're all on board that they don't work because society rejects them, just like
lines and
just like
deaths, I
growing
guess.
rejected them or whatever. So we want to help these people that have been smited by the Lord or whoever had decided that they should be.
Well, yeah, because you only make so many Willy Wonka movies.
I am so glad that this man walked in because he will understand this. Ladies and gentlemen, he was taping a special across the hall
Oh, kisses.
and giving me a kiss on his way in. It's Smoothie. Eric, I was just Andy's here, by the way.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
And I was just explaining to Andy that if he was to be a buckleman, which you are not also, the man that wears the buckle.
A large belt. I do have a belt buckle.
Do you wear a belt buckle, or does a belt buckle wear you?
I've got one about that big.
That's a start. That's a start. But
That's also the size of.
That's how it starts.
gaping.
Yeah.
It's like a soft core belt buckle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you got into it hardcore, and I was telling,
Well, I watched the documentary, the 24/20 on 2020, about George Michael. That's how he
So
started.
you'd
He
say
got
this
up.
is about your belt buckle
That's
size?
it.
that's a good size.
If you made it more oval.
Yeah.
Yeah. About
Okay.
that size.
That's about where George
Same
Michael
amount of
started
material.
too.
And
He
so-
got up to
More
big.
like
You got
that.
big. You got
You got
big.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Now listen, let's understand. Clay Walker, who we watched together,
We did.
is the king of the belt buckle.
King.
Okay,
Undisputed.
undisputed. Everything else, he's the god of a buckleman world.
Right.
Everything else is beneath him, worshiping up to Clay.
For sure.
So the problem with this is when you're wearing it, when you're adorning your belt buckle, you don't get to see it at all times. And that's who should be seeing it is you. You're the buckleman.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because handicapped people
It
are
won't hurt for you.
they're not
Wear it.
handicapped, I guess.
Handicapable.
Well,
He's talking about short people.
small people that are half the man that they should be. Small people have been born into this
You've
world.
heard the song. I'm half the man that I used to be.
about people that are just Brad Williams, the comedian, the small, or maybe you've seen Mini Me from Austin Powers.
Yeah.
People that are like that
A
have
smaller statue.
Less thins.
yes been afflicted in some way with less than legs,
Bad
less than
touch
arms,
from God.
Dwarves, hobbits,
very thick
well,
hands,
as you were.
very thick fingers.
Oh,
no
thick,
fingerprints.
super
Have a
thick
hard
fingers.
time grasping grapes.
Exactly. Good point. Now there's
Well, who doesn't?
Well, I can grab grapes.
guys.
Oh. Your wife calling again?
Yeah,
Why wouldn't she? It's 7:20.
I know, but I know.
You probably left the rocket out.
Well,
again, didn't
no, it's just because I'll just answer it. So I haven't talked
That's a
to my
good idea.
kids for.
you? A couple weeks.
Hey,
You
hey,
can
buddy.
call on.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
What are you doing?
Sorry. Hold on, son. We're recording the show. What are you guys
Like-
doing?
We are about to read.
Nice.
Smart.
Smart.
Read transcripts of past shows, though. Correct, Jonah?
What?
You're gonna read old printouts of the shows your dad's done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, son. Thank you for playing along. This kid gets it. How was your evening? How'd the gingerbread house go?
It's really good.
Good.
It's still not finished.
Is that not offensive to ginger?
It could be. It could be. It's not finished. What do you got left on it? Like a chimney or something? You got to put a carport on it?
I gotta put more details on it
Right.
and then we have wrestling practice.
Tomorrow. So you won't be able to do it tomorrow. Yeah. Maybe the next day, though.
We will. Mima's picking us up,
Oh, good. Good. You can finish it tomorrow then.
and then on Friday
Mm-hmm.
It'd be fun if I had a sleepover on Friday with Kaden.
Okay.
Because Mommy was telling me it was gonna be the 4th, which is a Saturday, and she's like, "Oh no, it's on a Sunday." I'm like, "Oh my gosh!"
Oh, for the tournament? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
weird.
We
Well-
had everything planned.
I know we did.
Yeah.
We had it all planned out. We can always adjust. Sometimes plans change. So maybe you can talk to Caden and Luke tomorrow at practice and see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got to do the show, but thanks for calling.
Yeah.
All right.
I bet Rowan will want to talk to you.
Can Rowan talk to you for a second?
Okay.
Good night.
Good night. Love you, son.
Good night.
Sorry, here's Rowan.
Hi, Daddy.
Hello, Rowan. How are you?
Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us on the show now, Rowan.
Rowan. How was your evening?
Good.
Good. Did the tooth fairy come?
Yeah.
That's good. What did you get this time? What was the bounty?
$5.
Nice.
My kid got 26 last dude. He's 17, so
He just lost his tooth. Yeah. That's a lot. Casey was just telling me that his kid got 20.
Start knocking my teeth
Oh, I
out.
got 21.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well,
That's easy.
that's
this one
good.
was less because it was smaller. It goes by the ounce.
Yeah.
Dad.
Well, I usually if it's my fault, I pay more.
That's true. Totally losing it too. Okay.
All right.
Casey's there.
Yeah, we're doing the show, so that's what's going on here.
Is Chip there?
Chip's not here. He's back in Texas. Eric's here. Andy's here.
Hi, Ron.
And Shannon's
Yep.
here. Yeah, it is a lot of people. Yeah,
Tell me about it. They all smell in one room with me.
yeah. We've all been farting. We would have fart contests. Yeah. You would win though.
Well, your mom would
Yeah.
win, but then Rowan second.
No.
Yeah, mommy said she would win.
I know. She's the best. We know that. All right. Well, have fun reading. Be good tomorrow.
Eat it.
I thought you were gonna read or go to sleep or whatever you're
Thank
gonna
you,
do.
Yoda. None of your business. None of your beeswax.
Okay. I love you. I'll talk to you later.
Save me some beeswax.
Bye.
Bye. So, anyways, back
Take
to
a look. It's
Have
in
we
a
thought about
book.
doing a children's
Reading
podcast? I think we would
Rainbow.
actually be good at that.
we'd be better at it for sure. But
We'd
hold,
have to
hear
cut-
me out.
okay.
Listen to this part first.
That's true. You weren't done yet.
So midgets can't work traditional jobs or any job in front of people, or sorry, little people can't work, whatever they're called, dwarfs, hobbits, can't work at like, you couldn't have one at J.C. Penney's. You'd be disgusted. You'd
Yeah,
leave.
yeah.
We would have-
Right.
Couldn't,
You know.
couldn't hang the.
I would love to have a tailor
goods.
fit me for a suit that was a small person.
I would take it. Yes, they could be a custom clothing person.
Yeah,
Uh,
professional.
Imagine
Right.
how good that inseam would feel.
That's true.
True. I would be right on. No,
Okay,
now,
sorry. Last time.
except when you're on, like,
They would have to have a little stool though.
yeah.
Which
Oh,
to
like
get up there.
with a little jack on it though.
Yeah.
How
Oh, it'd be
awesome
like
would
a,
that
a,
be?
a little mini spiral staircase.
Oh, and you stand around it. Oh, damn!
I would like that. It reminds me a lot of when Cinderella was getting dressed with the birds that
But
would
you'd
help
feel
her.
like a giant
It'd
too.
just be, instead of a pretty bird, it'd be
It's
an
true.
ugly gargoyle.
Right.
that. I always have a midget give me my physical because my stuff in a midget's hand is
Oh, that's
average.
true.
Yeah.
But they can't be doctors. I don't think they could be doctors.
No,
they
that
could be assistants.
maybe. I mean, it depends on what kind of procedure you're going in there. Okay. For.
Well, or just a normal.
I got you. Well,
hernia
you said
check.
you can't be in like a JC Penney's or something.
Oh,
Unless now everything's off from December to January, like second week of
But they get
January.
confused on the half off sales too.
that's true.
They show up like crazy for
Right.
that.
Oh my God.
All over.
Be swarm.
Can you
Well,
imagine that though? Asking, they were assistant to a doctor, and he's
Well-
asking him for implements, and all you see is
Oh
Right,
yeah.
yeah,
Because you're on the table.
because you're up there.
Yeah, they have you
Yeah.
sit down and you could
That
be
would
in there
be
for like
awesome.
yes, it would.
a earache. You know what I mean?
tiny thing.
You go in for an earache, you're sitting on the table.
Well, I'm
Bobbling around
saying
the side of the-
it's not weird. It's not weird to see little people around, little person, whatever you want to call it.
Not around like a little person world.
No, around the mall at Christmas time because
Oh,
sometimes we're at Santa.
Yes.
It's the holidays.
The context is there.
Yeah,
I'm not
well,
freaked out and like
that's when they're real
You know.
busy. That's when they're real busy.
Yeah.
December
not
through
throwing chairs if I
No.
see one in December.
baby New Year.
If I see one in April though,
You just need to carry a shield around with you or something.
I'm not touching the brakes, man. It's all
March,
accelerated.
Sometimes they get gigs around, St.
Yeah.
Patrick's Day. Oh,
that's true.
I mean, but
Well, but for traditional jobs, usually you're just not going to see these
No.
people
not at all.
working.
Nor should you.
And that's where I can merge their unemployment and basically their lack of productivity as humans.
Sure.
If they're
If
classified
that-
as
yeah.
that.
Easy. We have some listeners that might.
Might have an affliction of that.
Yeah.
In which case, they should listen up because I'm about to give them a great job opportunity.
Absolutely.
So what we've decided is it's called the Buckle Buddy, is what this device is called, and what it is it's a rigidly framed system that comes off the sides of your belt and attaches around the head in a halo fashion around a small person's head, in which the back of it will have a mirror attached.
Mhm.
And that way, as you're walking around, you'll be able to look at your buckle the whole time. And I know what you're thinking, but onlookers will have to see an ugly midget in front of you. We
Nope.
fixed that too.
Yep.
We buckle their face mask buckle. Now you're double buckling. You're looking at your own buckle. They're not put off by the appearance of the
Afflicted.
afflicted.
What?
I've drawn it for you.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why this gentleman's
their
head is so
face-
small.
Would
That was
their
a mistake.
face buckle be the same, like a copy of your belt buckle?
Yeah, we'd have to have because I wouldn't want.
Well, matching. Like maybe
Matching.
the horses go this way on this belt buckle.
it should
same-
match in a mirror.
Oh, yeah. If you line them up, they should. Yeah, they
Yeah.
should match.
A lot of custom.
Now I know what you're
buckles.
thinking. I know what the first thing
Is it
you're
going to be
thinking.
hinged? Yep, right
It's
here.
got to be hinged, and the reason is because sometimes you have to go pee, so you plop them up on top of the toilet
I
seat.
thought we were deciding that that's not the right move. That they would actually swing below the legs.
or flip over your head.
I don't know if it can be that long. I liked your idea of this. You go to a public restroom at
Yeah.
a truck stop.
Yep.
You say,
Get under.
down.
We know
Yeah,
Shannon
see ya.
could never be a buckleman, right?
You spread your legs as a buckleman.
Not with
He
shirts
goes
like-
in
not with
between your
shirts
legs,
like that.
face down.
Yeah.
And then you're still looking down at the mirror. You can look at your buckle as it's hanging as you're peeing. If you pee that way. I don't know what to price it at. That's been the biggest issue we've had. We
Right.
have to talk to a few.
It depends on-
With
suppliers.
today's inflation and the supply issues, it'd be hard to get a good
Yeah.
break even
Accurate.
analysis on
The
that.
small people would be easy to come up with.
That's cheap.
The metal, the tin, the buckles.
Mhm. The hinges, I
luck.
think I could get good hinge. I think I could find good hinge
Yeah,
wear
maybe like an Atwoods or a Tractor Supply, something like that.
if we're making it ourselves. I'm hoping to
Oh,
talk to
sure.
a Chinese.
Are you ready for my vote? Are you just giving away?
Distribution.
You got more.
Well, are you voting whether there should be a kids show or whether?
No,
This
just
is a-
whether I'm in on this one or not.
Okay, well, no, I got a little bit more.
Okay, keep going.
I'll put shoes on this guy. That was gross.
That's a good idea.
So that way you know
Walk
There.
around barefoot.
his feet were down here. There, that's better. I'll put laces on there.
Now, will the little person be perfect height? Maybe not. But that's when you adjust via their cowboy boots, you adjust their shoes to get exactly where you need that mirror to be to see your belt buckle.
See, I didn't draw the belt buckle.
So if they're a little
On
too
his
shy on the
face.
height, you may maybe have to get some sort of
See, now you can see there's a buckle over his
there,
face.
there it is.
I know you were grossed out earlier by having to look at that. So that's what problem solved.
Problem solved.
And that's cool because you could accessorize. I mean, and clearly this will just have to be a
Would that
link.
person also be able to carry stuff for you and help you out in your
Oh,
daily
yeah.
journey?
I mean, as much as they can carry now. I wouldn't expect it. Maybe a water bottle or a.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
weight,
but how nice
weight
would that
limit.
be to have a water bottle on you all the time? I hate carrying them.
Well, that's true. There's a lot of
Could I put
stuff.
like a satchel on his back?
I think you
You could
add-
then you
add
could
on
start
to that.
accessorizing your small person too.
rather than keeping them in a stationary structure.
Mhm.
It's a bearing swivel thing. So if you want to slide them to the side, you could just slide them over. So let's say you're wearing your golf jacket.
Yeah.
It gets warm outside. You take it off. What do I do with it? You slide buttle bucky to the side,
Yep.
and you just hang your jacket over his head.
Oh, that's nice.
I
That's a
do
good
like
idea.
that. That's also cool in case impromptu dance routine comes out with a small person as kind of part of the dance routine.
Right.
Because now you can do the kind of moves you've seen Usher dance. I'm sure we all have, where he'll do stuff on stage oftentimes where he'll use other people
Sure.
as part of the routine.
Right.
Like he might flip a hat off and moonwalk around
Not
it.
familiar with Usher, but Cisco.
Or Cisco did a
That's true.
song version of that where maybe you use chairs and you walk on chairs. You can
Right.
walk on this person.
Well, and we also thought about this too. I know what you're all concerned about. You're saying, what about
They'll wear a mask.
in a case of
They'll wear a mask.
an accident?
Oh, I thought you were going to go with Corbin because we were
yeah.
going to address that. They will be vaccinated.
They will be vaccinated and have a mask. But
Unless
in
you don't
case
want
of
them
another
vaccinated.
accident, or like you got to hustle,
Mhm.
like a car's coming towards you, or something's falling on your head, or whatever. This is breakaway. So you can break away, and then as you break away, you pull the small person maybe into the danger when you're breaking away out.
Well,
That
it would
way
be
you're not
equipped with
hurt.
an airbag,
Yeah.
correct?
They have small
They'll
parachutes.
steer. You use your feet.
Yeah.
And that way.
They have small parachutes too, in case they fall.
And you're buckled up because you're a buckleman. They're not. So
The
if
best
you,
thing this comes in for is in case you get it, your buddies get around, you get in like
Oh
the
my
toss a
God.
midget contest.
could you
too.
imagine if you had one of these people on your lap steering, and you were just just accelerated real fast.
Yep.
And they lose control.
Yep.
And then how far they could just fly.
Just go. Right.
You hit a center block barrier or
Sure.
something.
I thought you were going to go somewhere different. I thought you were going to say higher, because they're better than threes. They're better than odd numbers.
Well,
So if you just stand on top of two of them as they are crawling or walking,
mm-hmm.
It's like a human Segway.
It's
You've
like
heard of
having four legs.
Yeah, you've heard of the human centipede. This is not
Mhm.
like that. It's less arms, less appendages. There's only four. So
Right.
you just stand on their backs and they just,
They're thoraxes.
you just kind of.
You'd stand on their thorax.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stand on Thor's axe.
I think that's what it's called. The middle part of a
The
smaller
middle
person
part
is
of
a
the small
thorax.
thorax.
That's
You wouldn't want to move your feet down to the coccyx because they
What
still
if
have the
we-
coccyx. That you'd fall back.
For the people that
Weight
are
distribution.
for the bigger spenders, for
Yeah.
the people that are
Which is a few. There's a few big spenders out there.
for the discerning buckleman, the buckleman that wants to make a show.
Okay.
What if you had maybe 7 or 8 of these little bastards,
Wow.
all with buckles on their faces,
Goggles. Yeah, and buckles.
and you wear almost like you've been to a carnival and they have those swings that go around, the big giant
Oh,
swings
I love where you're going with this.
You
I
have
like that.
that they rotate around you as you
Yes.
walk
Yes, they all have buckles.
with different buckles.
Yes, now you get a
And you're the
selection.
buckle god.
Yeah.
You'll walk into a room and just raise both hands.
Did we just figure out the next?
That's how Jesus
Costume?
got famous.
It's like a crib mobile.
Yes. A
where they
human
just kind of
crib mobile, and you're employing 8. I mean, that's not much money, but you're employing 8 people, 8 less than people.
and talk about defense.
Oh,
You're gonna attack. You're gonna
Well,
pickpocket.
defense.
Somebody comes
Low
to you,
defense.
you ratchet up that speed, they start flipping around a little bit quicker.
Yep.
You got Beyblades going on.
Oh, dude, I'm a human Beyblade. You could even put some sort of gear
oh yeah.
to where you could motorize it, and you
sure.
could swing them out.
well, you
Yeah.
just make it to where the buckles flip out,
Weaponize them.
so when they
Yes.
start spinning, you got fucking.
Yeah, I like that.
It may be the only way we beat the Chinese.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
and
Sharpen.
sometimes the best offense is a good defense. So you put a quick release on each one of those, so you can
you might have to lose
drop
a couple.
one.
Well,
Drop
obviously
one.
they're all
They're all disposable.
Pit
well,
bull.
but there's exploding too. You know?
Pitbull, the dog, not pop singer, starts chasing you. You
Oh,
clip one of those off. He goes back.
Oh,
you're
my
gone.
So personally, I'm more scared of the singer than I am of the dog.
Well, that's
but
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
I would
Well-
run from him before I would run from him.
Yeah, he's
Pitbull,
not-
you have to release small because he really
Yeah.
loves the little people. He would chase after you just to
yeah,
Play
hold
with
one.
them.
and he's not a great reader. Pitbull isn't. He
But
was.
he's a fantastic.
He's a hands-on learner.
He's
what
a
I heard.
fantastic writer. Have you heard the
Oh,
lyrics
yeah.
of his
Mhm.
songs?
He's a great speaker.
For
I've heard,
sure.
heard a lot of his motivational
Dude,
speeches.
he gets it. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, he's got an incredible sense of timing, I would say. It's different than anything I've ever heard.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
not it.
This makes no sense, Mr. Pitbull.
Yeah.
I guess I'll clap. I guess that's fine. I don't
You
know.
should have
dude.
wrote a 9/11 song.
It's not a water stick because it's not as universal as a water stick.
Sorry, a 7-Eleven song.
Clearly, Andy driving around in a semi full of water sticks. We can envision that. That's a possibility. A load of water sticks going to a Dillon's Andy's bringing or something because everybody wants one. This would be more of a boutique thing. Clearly, as being a Buckleman is.
Is water sticks a new? I know water tubes.
Water tubes. I think
Well,
we called them water sticks.
It could be a boutique thing, but it could cross over into multiple market segments. If you wanted to have a outdoorsman Buckle Buddy.
Oh yeah.
You know, you get a
Little
Buckle
orange
Buddy
vests.
with a red and black flannel shirt. You know, maybe a small hatchet attached to one of his legs.
Like a Duluth trading.
It would look like a normal size axe attached to his leg, but it would
just be a
a
smaller
hatchet.
Yeah.
Or you could have a tactical Buckle Buddy that you could hook on your carabiners and your ropes and your mega hats to.
Oh, you could have like that spike thing that shoots to the top of a building that you can climb up.
Grappling hook.
But he is like the hook.
Yeah,
he's the grappling hook. Yeah.
Oh my dude, if they do this, you could pull a semi trailer.
Well, unless they have grapes in there. I think
if you get a smaller person to lock hands like this.
How do you think they came up with the pintle hitch?
Yeah, that's all it is, dude.
Yeah, it's like rare earth magnets.
Oh my god, it's so strong.
It's like and they're not light.
No,
I mean they are solid lead. So you clip one of those onto anything, it's not moving.
Yeah,
it's like a snapping turtle jog. You're gonna have to get a pair a screwdriver in there.
We've lost a lot of those people because of that. You know, they'll latch onto something that we need. We can't get them off. You just gotta cut them down.
That's why they don't let them swim with dolphins anymore. Lost too many of them.
Yep.
They latch on those dolphins. Next thing you know, they're in the Pacific.
Well, for right now, there's only 4 collars. You know, so we're trying to get more collars.
Yeah.
You know, and more designs too. I mean, let's.
I can only draw so many, and you know, but a lot of that you have to do when you're just an upstarting business.
Some wood, you know, we've got wood grain in some of the structures.
Yeah,
you know?
it's faux.
We need to get the car manufacturers in on this. You know, you get
like an Audi.
Yeah, or like how they did. Maybe we'll do it the other way, like how they did the Kenwood edition or whatever. We'll get some of those that sponsor it, and we can get like a Pioneer series with some speakers and shit on it.
Boss,
like that.
Boss Audio,
right?
Something like that.
Beats by Dre, they all have
Beats by Ray.
You know, Beats by Ray.
I think these are all really plausible. I mean,
Sorry,
these are all avenues that you have to start with the foundation. We've got that.
I don't know if it's the fact that some of your other ideas you come out with here have got me so far off board. You know, sometimes
that you're in on this.
I'm in. I mean,
there you go.
I knew
it's
you
been a
would
long
be
time
because
since I was in.
Well, I think you enjoy the fact that this is inclusive. You know what I mean? This isn't like my normal ideas typically have
you have not
barriers.
said anything about a one that can't do it.
Right.
Certain.
Everyone can do this. And in
Well,
fact,
I know what you're thinking. This is going to catch on.
And this is sold to everybody as
like
well.
wildfire. So you're going to start running out of the small inflicted. But the cool thing
I think
is,
the belt
guys,
buckles is going to be a bigger issue, honestly.
well, that's true. But the thing is, we thought about this is, everybody's got like a little nephew, maybe a grandchild in my case, a great grandchild.
Yeah. Right.
So you throw them in front.
He's
Same
a grandpa
size for
now,
a while.
Yes, I don't know if that's an admission. That's a weird thing you just said.
I'm just saying I'm old.
I mean, you're old enough to be a great grandpa. Okay, I get that. But
You would be a great grandpa, but
he would be an okay one.
You'd be a good
Okay
grandpa.
one. That'd be an okay one.
Hey, this is a stupid joke, but I'll say it
That was
anyways.
my dad joking.
If a midget hugged Jesus, we'd all be Jews.
That's true.
Because Jesus couldn't get out of the tomb.
So you just came up with that one because I don't know if what you're saying is true about a midget lock. I've watched midgets wrestle at Sam's place.
Speaking of which, happy Hanukkah, everybody.
Yeah, happy
Can we
Hanukkah,
just throw that
guys.
in there? We'll throw
Is
that
it
in
the
there.
second day?
I
I think it's day 2. Day 2 or 3.
I haven't checked
2 or
my
3,
Jared
yeah.
Kushner calendar, so
I believe it's day 2 of Hanukkah. For all those who are
I
listening.
haven't opened my door and got my chocolate
Yeah.
yet, so
I haven't got my Ben Shapiro email yet.
that's true. He sends it over with
I did though, but I'm
with his
still on that
yarmulke.
Breitbart hookup thing,
Oh, yeah.
so
And
that's why
Breitbart.
I get it.
Yeah, I think it is day 3. I think
I don't know. I watched Trevor Noah last night, and
he's not Jewish, is he?
no, but one of his guys on the show is.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, usually the guy that creates it is.
Well, yeah, and the guys that fund it, and
He's from South Africa. There's no Jewish people in South Africa.
Man,
I follow Harvey Weinstein's TikTok, but he didn't post anything today, so I don't know.
That's too bad.
I did hear about
I follow Siskel and Ebert's podcast.
and I follow Cisco's. So
you know what's kind of stupid about
Ooh, selling chicken.
that one lady that was
Sorry,
that one lady that was
Cisco joke. That's a food joke in there.
got
Also-
3 Cisco jokes in there.
also Jewish. So
He was talking about Cisco, the food distributor.
Yeah.
That's who you're talking about.
Not the guy that got eaten by the
the guy,
tiger.
that's-
SYSCO.
Um,
And not the stocks company.
no.
I think that, don't you think it's kind of stupid that the news keeps reporting on that guy that liked to get the massages and his girlfriend that helped him traffic young women to that island, and
Oh.
Giselle. something.
Epstein.
Epstein. Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant Hunt.
Well, we were talking about Jew people.
741.
Got himself.
We were not. You just made one comment about him.
This is how you break into entertainment.
Sorry, we were talking about
Making comments like Jew people.
What are
we were talking about Jewish individuals,
Yeah.
and that made me think of her because
Mhm.
there's a woman that was on the stand today, or probably multiple women. Seems like they're going to be interviewing a lot of these people.
Yep.
And she had described, at least through the headline that I read, that there was orgies that took place.
Okay.
We know, like, why are you reporting? Just tell me when something new happens. Just having a bunch of crybabies sit around and talk about the great sex they had for a number of years is
Yeah, no,
depressing.
it is depressing.
I
Please
did
get-
see like the worst
Please
list
get off
of
the stand.
people associated with Epstein. They did this 20 list of 20, and like 3 of the people that are most associated with him, only contact was pictured with them at a wedding in blah blah blah,
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
pictured with them at a fundraiser and blah blah. And like, I don't get how that would
Link
link
Yeah, link 'em up,
association.
right.
I mean,
Oh, like
there's some pictures of me and some bad people at some parties and stuff. We just happened to be there at the same time. I
Yeah.
wasn't there with them.
yeah, but it is weird to take pictures with people, though.
It is.
But they do it a lot in that kind of
Well,
That
I mean-
lifestyle.
circle, yes, because
Yeah.
you're with a billionaire. You
Yeah.
want a picture by a billionaire. You
Yeah.
don't
And,
know.
well, and the amount of pictures they had with like Papa John is a little disturbing. You know what I mean? I mean, there's some people that's got several pictures more than
no, and I
others.
get like, but
Like it
he was
seems
on-
like
there's
every
more
picture
us-
is like it's Epstein with Clinton, but
Mhm.
behind him is Papa John going, one of those, you know what I
Right,
mean?
he
Like
would
he's
always
photo
pop in
bombing
there.
everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Quick business idea. Mexican food store called Papi Juan's.
Oh,
Oh, God, I'm writing it down.
write it down.
Poppy
Write that
wands.
down.
Sorry
Andy,
to break
Andy
that
makes
off.
our salsa. So, yeah,
It's only in Arizona.
yes,
Poppy wands.
All right, next to AZ Burgers.
yes.
That's
Oh, you
spelled-
should come see me at my place, McDowell's.
Hmm. I like that place. Clean floors. Like they get mopped all the time. You know,
It's the Golden Arcs.
it's the Golden Arcs. I don't know,
Dude,
my
what if
Sorry,
you-
I've been
Dennis
waiting to get
works
a
there.
That's kind of a
American
stupid.
with
It's
the
not. Tell me if this would be work if you had an African American
Gotta be
gentleman.
somebody on the
God.
inside, right?
Well, just hear me out.
No,
If you
I'm
had an
listening.
African American gentleman,
What
that-
the F?
No, that's on Facebook. So I don't, it's one of Steve's friends that's playing jokes on us or something.
that's
Uh,
on YouTube.
Oh, is that on Tube? That's
Yeah,
on the Tube.
that's on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So they can say
That's
I think
easy.
That's fine.
Yeah,
As
no
long as
problem.
that doesn't show up on the book.
On which? Oh, well, I mean, they'll see that comment.
Andy?
See if I can go.
Got
Well,
it.
I don't even know if I
Great
want
belt
to. I'll
buckle.
say it, but it's not for that. Whoever's commenting, I'll just say it because I thought of it. But
Uh-huh.
if there was African American gentleman that sold egg rolls, and he named his restaurant Uncle Wontom's,
Yeah, that would work.
it's a just an
Yeah.
idea.
How would-
I can't do it.
How would you spell it?
Uncle, like you spell it, like
Right.
L before E, and then Wan, WAN,
In case of the Y.
and then Tom's.
Yeah, that would work.
It'd have to be in like a real classy area.
Sure. And you couldn't serve duck sauce.
I'll write it down.
Yeah.
Okay. So I felt like I shouldn't say that after what we read on the screen. Is the thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, we didn't read it. We just saw it. It's weird. I mean, normally it's on like Podbean. Like somebody's following us, you know. It's not on Podbean tonight.
Yeah. They
Which
found
is
us.
normally that's where it's at.
It's probably because I'm wearing this suit.
That could be. They don't like your suit.
Could be that what you said earlier.
Yeah. That was a mistake. I mean, you do a lot of talking, you do a lot of shows. It's hard to always find the words.
Well, to be honest, you know, you probably should have mentioned that one person we should never mention.
Epstein,
No, the other one.
Weinstein,
Pitbull.
Ben.
Shapiro.
Yeah, God,
I'm
don't say
sorry.
his name.
I said it twice now.
Yeah, you
If I
did.
say it 3 times,
Yeah.
I think I disappear.
I think he appears and then bad things happen. Tells us how to do our taxes.
So Andy, how's life?
It's fine.
You're looking good, buddy.
Good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
looking good.
Hey, how is your relationship with your wife doing? Because you're gone so often now. Is it better or worse? Do you think?
I would say it's probably the same.
If you're
So
rank
pretty
it,
shitty.
if you're gonna rank it in,
I mean, she doesn't like the fact that, she has to deal with both the kids and all that bull
Yeah.
crap,
yeah.
by herself. But
Other than that, I mean,
other than that, it's probably about the same.
but you talk to them still, right? Talk to your
Yeah.
family.
Mhm.
So if they act up, you'll get on the
Oh
phone.
no, I get a phone call.
And so you got to talk to them when they're acting up and say, "Hey, knock it off," and guys can't act like that.
Mhm.
And does your wife
And by the way, I'm driving here.
appreciate when you do that, and then get back on the phone and be like, "Ah, I just miss you so much being here. I know you're doing what's best for the family, but I'm feeling really erotic for you right now."
Yeah.
Does she say things like that to you?
No.
I thought that maybe the over the road Andy
Yeah.
becomes this sexual.
I mean, he's always been a sexual god, but I mean, not everybody recognizes.
Well,
it,
and she
you know?
lived with them. It's kind of like when
That's
you
true.
are married to a beautiful woman, as we all are. Sometimes you end up taking it for granted.
Oh yeah,
And so
you're
maybe
talking about my wife. Yeah.
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 Your wife's first name is
Rebecca
okay.
Mhm.
Nice.
or Becky. Yeah, you should go by Becky too.
Yeah, she does. That's
Yep.
for short. I just thought that maybe because Andy was gone more often throughout the week and weekends, and maybe she was missing him
Yep.
in a better way. Did you figure it out?
Well, I just took the chat overlay off for now, at least, so
Oh.
it doesn't show up.
Thank
on
you.
there.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah, I
that.
didn't know we
did
could do
block
that.
the user as well.
Did we?
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And
That's
then I
we blocked him though.
did. I mean, he'll come back. I'm
First-
sure he gets
first
blocked
ever.
a lot of places. I
Yeah.
could not just.
We don't get a lot of YouTube watchers.
I know, but
and that's a big community.
Well, I think I just blocked all of his comments.
True.
God damn it.
I don't mind. I mean, I'm fine with you blocking him.
Do you want me to unlock him? I mean, I
Oh,
can't.
I think
there's-
it's the owner of the Slider Shack.
It could be. Yeah. No, it's not.
I just didn't know, Andy, if like maybe you, because sometimes when I'm gone, I've been gone, I'll be gone throughout all week, Monday through Friday.
Right.
Sometimes if it's Friday and I've been gone since Monday, my wife will be seem to like me more.
Oh,
in that.
really?
You lucky man.
I don't know if she's doing it if it's true. You know what I mean? I can't tell if there's sincerity in her.
Do you think she might be covering up for something else, like wrecking
of
a
times I
car?
do.
Or, you
No,
know?
I don't think it's wrecking a car. I think a lot of times I think it's I don't think that she finds me attractive in any way.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that's all of our wives.
I don't know what your wives think of me, but my wife,
No, I mean not of you, of us. Like our own wives think
Oh,
that
oh,
are not
I
attracted.
think your wives think I'm all right.
Um.
No, they don't.
sexually,
I don't
Yeah,
know.
not as a person. No, God, no.
right?
No, they're decent people. They can't think I'm good. But
Yeah. I don't
I
know.
See, I
think
don't-
in a dark situation, if nobody knew, most of them at one point in their life would have had sex with me.
Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah. In a previous.
And that's
life,
everybody in this room included.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's true. That's the truth.
I just think that my wife.
Roll your eyes all you want.
she
Andy. I could
doesn't-
have you tonight.
That wasn't rolling my eyes.
Okay,
I was making eyes.
Yeah.
She doesn't look at me like a partner in that way. I think sometimes I feel like my wife just looks at me like a business partner. And
Provider.
that's part of the like that's part of sometimes that it's kind of like, even if we own a business
Isn't that
together in the
We do-
trailer,
we do that. Yeah.
nobody likes having to clean the pea trap with all the old taco meat gribblies stuck in there. Nobody likes it.
No one likes that. Do that.
But sometimes you just got to do it. And
But that is the best comparison I've heard to having sex with you, though.
yeah, I know. I know.
Cleanest, or like most matching.
You know,
Similar.
the whole experience of running the taco
It's the
truck.
gribblies that she has problems.
Yeah, that's the
getting
thing
by.
is I feel closer sometimes. I feel closer to Heather, and I think that sometimes Conrad feels closer to my wife of
Mhm.
the stuff that we have to
The gribblies
clean.
she has.
Yeah, the gribblies.
Yeah.
You know, we have to clean.
But I don't think that it makes. So I don't think she actually wants me at the end of the week if I've been gone all week.
What I'm saying is, it makes me closer to you, though.
I think she
mean,
knows it's time to clean the pea trap out,
Oh
and that's how she looks at me.
Well, but she knows it also helps with your prostate cancer. She knows you got to milk that.
no, she didn't.
She doesn't care about me getting. She wants me to get cancer. She
That's
wants
true.
me. To
You
get
are
cancer.
worth more.
Yeah, I'm worth.
So
Yeah, well, all of it more. I mean, right now, I just
compared to the nothing. Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah. So-
Hey, welcome.
yeah.
Welcome.
That's not what love is. I don't know about you, Eric. It sounds like Andy is not getting any.
Eric's in a marriage because he loves his wife.
Mhm.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't say I didn't love my wife. That's
Don't you-
not
Oh, and happy anniversary.
I mean, they go.
You're
They
welcome.
go.
happy anniversary.
That's how great my marriage is.
They go places to make love.
What?
I mean,
Yeah,
they go
like
on
I go out of
retreats.
town.
Yeah, so she can make love to somebody.
That is true. You guys oftentimes, not often, maybe once a year, you guys will take a vacation
A
somewhere.
sexcation, I call it with him.
Yeah, not ever. But
We just had one a couple months ago.
Yeah, you went to Colorado.
that was a
and-
year, literally a year ago.
Oh,
Well, it's
year.
about time to go again.
Sexcation.
Yeah.
You know how time is with COVID.
Fuck it, whatever.
By the way, this might not be. Might not be the best time, but I'm running a
See a Jew
a
person?
weekend camp, for
He
boys.
says he left
for
that
boys
joint.
and
I think
girls.
he smoked it on the
No.
way here.
So if you want to just bring the whole family down, except for your wife, and you want to take her out, then I only charge like a couple $100 a head.
For
Stay
head?
at the ranch. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I said
know.
mine was $250. Oh, you're talking about a different head.
Think about boarding the
Yeah.
kids.
boarding kids.
Oh.
So you want to bring them out?
Yeah, I
Put
could
them on the
watch.
train.
I'd watch your children.
I mean, for a price.
I'd do it for free. Oh,
I thought we
okay, yeah, for
I
price.
thought we discussed it.
That's a great place to meet kids. Is his house? I get it, but
They're about the right size for my buck money.
Exactly.
or at least a prototype.
Let me ask this, Conrad. When your wife shows you that extra attention when you
Oh.
get back,
Mhm.
Okay.
do you enjoy it?
Oh yeah.
Is it something you wish to continue?
What is up, girl?
Are you indifferent upon it,
Hello.
or would you rather not that experience occur?
I think that I enjoy it, but I think sometimes I feel like it's. I know it's supposed to happen.
Mm.
Like there's,
Are you complaining about sex?
No, but sometimes I feel like we're sitting here. It's like, how many episodes of this show do I have to act like I care about before we can finally have sex and then go to bed? Now, a lot of times the kids are watching with us, so.
And you're asking
that's
it out
true,
loud.
Yeah.
But
You texted on the family group
yeah.
text.
You're seeing you're missing the spontaneity, which is
Well,
exactly
it's
what a
not-
woman would say.
He is not a spontaneous. He plans it. I'll be
Yeah.
home to make love to you.
Yeah.
That's why it don't happen.
well, no, but I plan it out. Like, you should be wearing this,
But
and
you just don't
move
dress-
this way, and
I
yeah.
know.
How's that work out for you?
Not.
There should be at least five or six.
It hasn't
candles.
worked, but I feel like a lot of the books that I've read about having intimacy with your partner, you're
Mm.
supposed to vocalize the things that you want, and just have good communication. Open lines of communication are a lot of times what is a strong love life. That's what
Is that
So you're not okay with just sex?
that
You need to
30
make
love book, this Serena and Venus Williams book?
it was.
Yeah, King George.
I think it was actually
Richard. I don't-
the Manning brothers that wrote the one.
Oh, those guys know love.
Yeah, it was Eli and Peyton and
Yeah.
and Archie got
You can
together.
see your future in his
Well,
forehead.
the reason I asked that is because I imagine your wife is doing that because she knows she's supposed to do that. So that'll continue for, I don't know, the next 6 months. But after a while, she's gonna go, yeah, that's not what I'm supposed to do, and she'll stop giving you that extra attention.
Happy anniversary, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I do enjoy the attention when it happens, but you're right. There are times where I feel like this should be an attention day, and there's no attention.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
It's a Monday,
Attention days.
You need attention?
Well, just from her. Yeah. Well,
Like what?
well, just like
Make
to
me some ice cream,
yeah, touch me,
I don't know.
talk to me.
Would it kill you to make me a waffle?
Like only talk about.
Those
You
are
know?
things that should happen daily. That's not attention. That is.
Oh, it is to me.
Well, my wife doesn't make
Mhm.
me anything like that.
No, I mean, just today she made me a nice spaghetti and meatballs.
Your wife makes me more food than my wife
But it was
makes
for
me.
breakfast.
Well,
That
yeah,
was
but
an odd time to make spaghetti.
I was
Well,
hungry,
She did make it at like 8:30 in
She
the
did.
morning.
but it was done by noon.
Yeah.
I mean, it was done by
She
the
did
time we
take-
left. Yeah.
You take her time.
Well, she does what I tell her
She
to
had
do.
to
Put
meet
the
those
stove on
balls.
low,
Yeah.
you know,
So we
because
can
I don't
smell
want
it
to
for the
pay
next
for.
3 hours.
Yeah, I don't want to pay for that.
Yeah.
Right.
Stoves are less when you put them on low for longer.
You keep yours on year round.
I do.
think.
Well,
Yeah.
on low, I mean,
We don't. It costs a lot to restart that to get that gas
Yes.
going again.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
electricity.
And you want to
So,
slow simmer those possum meatballs.
Real
Get the gaminess out of
Mm.
Yep. Real slow. Real slow. Yeah. So she just slides that pan in and just forgets about it.
That's how I have sex.
Mm.
I don't know. I think that it's important to even knowing all that we know, even like however long have you been with your wife, Andy?
24 and a half.
Wow.
Yeah. So you know her pretty good.
Yeah.
I
Real
mean, basically, you know,
Inside and out, probably.
yeah, you've seen her probably do
Yeah.
that stuff when she had kids and just through all the different adventures you guys went
Well,
on
I mean,
together.
To be honest, they still have kids. And the kids are still
When
around.
she was birthing them, I meant.
Oh, yeah.
You
I
see
gotcha.
things and
Right.
you don't want to see again, but
Nope.
you do. You
Yep.
see them.
You see it.
You don't have to.
You don't have to, but you do it, and then but even then, it's like I think you still have to put an effort in, to be like, I know over the past year you have not wanted to have sex with me every time I've asked. I'm not gonna let that deter me. I will ask again today.
Yeah. I'll keep going.
Yeah.
Is it rape though if it's your wife? I mean, and
It is. It
Yep.
absolutely is.
It
Yeah.
absolutely
Yeah.
I don't
is.
mean like if she keeps saying no. I just mean if.
Well, if she does
Still
that,
is.
it's
Yep.
still
That's still
that's bad. But you mean even if she's not saying no?
Yeah, even if she doesn't answer at all, it
Yeah,
still
like
is
that's what I said.
very
If you
much,
don't
yeah.
ask, she can't say no. And until she says no, it's not rape.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So if there's something in her mouth, maybe moving back and forth very.
Well, she
Fast
can
or
bite
slow.
that if she's not interested.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
and now I
true.
was talking about a plunger. Or something,
Okay,
and
there
she
you go.
couldn't answer.
There you
Like
go. Or a
she was
sock.
eating a banana or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm trying to give you different tactics for
I don't
lovemaking.
want that kind of love, though. I don't think Eric does either. I think that we're simpatico in that way. I think we want our wives to want
Did
us.
you try to slip
What
in
is
the
the
word
idea of sex
simpatico?
for you?
Gotcha,
Morning
but
sex, like
thanks.
real quick before you're getting ready, or like
Great
at night
TV
before
show.
bed, or like
And
all
one
the
of
stuff
my
he talks about,
one of my
Director of Death Game.
What's the ideal sex?
or what? Yeah, like best, like a random morning one for me is one of the best ones because it just don't happen that often. She's in there getting dressed. That's way better than candles and taking a
Yeah,
shower.
but it takes
and-
the old piss out of the legs. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You got a whole day going on.
No, I'm not saying it's great. It does wear you out, but it's
Yeah.
a great way to start your day.
Yeah, I mean,
I would say I would answer it in this manner.
Or 5 minutes before dinner, just a real quick,
If
ah,
if all those different types of sex would be like a different superpower you could have, like I get
Nice.
sex every morning and sex whatever.
mhm.
Well, the superpower I would choose to have would be the superpower that I can have any superpower.
no.
In other words, my ideal sex is
It's
by
any
myself
sex.
because
Okay.
I can do that whenever I want,
Yeah.
and in my mind with whoever I want,
Right.
however I want. Therefore, that's
Are you
my
still?
power.
Are you guys capable of? I mean, I can't every once in a while, but like when I was up to a certain age, I could just go with memory bank, or
Oh yeah, but the internet ruined that.
yeah. Well, no, even up to a certain. But now it was no fun. I could still
Do you ejaculate more when you?
when I'm watching something. Yes, especially a good one. I'll go back to a certain one to try to recapture that.
magic.
Yeah.
that.
Well, yeah, no, I
that
can,
loaded feeling.
I
you
can
know?
I could still accomplish it, but much like if I'm making a campfire, I'll grab my propane torch because it's just easier.
Oh,
Just
it
use
is easier, yeah.
I could still do it by myself.
For
But
sure.
it's not as fun anymore.
Yeah, with flint and a rock.
Why
Yeah.
why try have to
The sun
put all
in a
that effort
baggie.
into it?
You know what? I
Yeah.
mean, all kinds of things. We've been well abreast of starting fires, but yeah, it comes to we're old. And that's the thing. I mean, maybe I'm older than,
You're
all
older
of
than
you.
most.
In age, or in appearance, you're definitely older than most.
Thank you.
But
But my thing is do I want to spend an extra 5 minutes trying to light this
In
fire
shirt
when I've got a
size?
perfectly good,
an elder.
flamethrower right here?
Yeah.
My wife might give me crap when I'm dousing a bunch of wood with about 18 gallons of, diesel fuel. But I mean, it goes
Just like
up
his wife
faster.
might give him crap when he's lighting up the 18th candle.
For sure. Yeah.
What
It
are you doing?
smells
We're gonna make love.
really bad in
4
here.
hours.
You
You know, I
burn
mean,
these books and have sex.
it's really bad.
I'm gonna massage your
You got to capture every moment you can. I mean, if you can shave off,
I think
30
that
minutes here or 30 minutes there. I mean, you gave up so many things,
I don't know why you gonna
like
shave off.
breakfast.
What?
I don't eat breakfast anymore. It's a waste of time.
You want to shave off?
Huh?
Don't you want to have more sex?
What?
Time?
No, I'm saying all of that stuff. You got to make it faster because
But to ultimately do what?
be done.
to have more time to do that next
Play
thing
video
you're
games
doing.
and shit. Back
Ah.
to the TV.
No. I don't even play video games anymore. And I look at the
Does he
reviews,
not
and
play video games
if a
anymore?
video game says,
Sex should be 3 hours.
huh? No.
With your foreplay and candle making, showering,
Oh,
Yeah,
it should be less than
that's
15.
too long.
It should be an
15
event.
to
That's
30.
too long. 3 hours a day?
No, like a month.
Well, that's why he gets it if a month.
Yeah, month.
3 hours. Okay.
See,
Well,
you
I
have
didn't even-
more sex a year than me. You just do it in one.
We're doing like 4 times.
My 46
Yeah.
equal your 4.
Right.
Yeah, I would do it 3 hours a day.
Yeah.
Not with one person.
I don't know if I could do it 3
Gross.
hours a day.
You don't have to
Oh,
be
you
doing it.
could.
It's tantric stuff.
Yeah,
It's for an evolved lover. Really.
it's just
Yeah, she's not in there. You're in there dancing with
it's a
masturbating.
mind over matter. You got to stop and grab a Gatorade every once in a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with hopping up and saying, "Oh, I gotta, stretch my hamstring out." No, all
Right.
get
There's
back.
nothing wrong with saying I'm gonna go pick somebody else for a little bit. I'll be
Right.
back.
Yeah,
Here's
exactly.
a weird thought. What is a weird? Have you guys ever eaten cereal
Sushi?
while you're? Have you ever eaten cereal while you've been?
Nobody makes love long enough for foreplay.
No, not with a person around
Oh,
you.
put it on our back.
No. Like, I was just trying to think. Like,
Would that be harder or driving? And
if you were doing that deed by
If you
yourself,
got a buckle buddy, you'd be
Put it on
fine.
his
if you were being Eric's favorite lovemaking with himself, when you're doing
Yeah.
it by yourself,
Uh-huh.
have you ever eaten cereal while you watch
During,
while you're doing that? Because I bet grape nuts would be
No.
loud in your head.
it would be very loud. You could.
but I'll
You
bet
had
you
to turn
do.
it up.
So you even masturbate like you make love. There's like a whole.
I'm just thinking like what it would sound like if I was eating certain
never
cereals.
be long enough. Just,
I've never done it. I mean, I'm not a weirdo, but
but you
If-
ate pizza.
I have never, and nor would I, because I don't want any sort of senses around like smells
Thank you.
or textures.
I'm the
Because
same way.
could you imagine if
Oh,
you
I'd
ate
like to rub the cereal on
if you ate Fruit Loops a couple
Yes.
times, and then after that, every time you smelled Fruit Loops, you're like, oh man, I'm gonna go crank one out.
Yep.
that
Which is why I can't handle when you guys eat tuna around
That's
me.
why
That's true.
that's why I can't eat lasagna anywhere close to a bathroom anymore.
what do you
Can't
mean?
do it.
What happened with the lasagna in the bathroom?
That's
Well,
why
I mean,
that's why
that-
Casey doesn't go to church anymore.
That's
because
true.
lasagna in the
Yeah.
bathroom.
You know.
That
was my
man
preach-
taught me so much.
Well, when you get the lasagna
Not that man. That
out
man.
of the oven and it's so piping
Preacher
hot
Tom,
you can't
that's not
cut
the
it
preacher,
into
it's
it,
the homeless guy.
and so you wait until it's the perfect temperature. That's what I'm saying.
So when you take it out of the oven,
Yeah, and then you have to lay it there for
Yeah,
a while.
can't eat it right out of the oven.
Yeah, it'll burn your soul.
And you gotta let it firm up with just a touch.
you'd look
Yeah,
like that
you gotta firm
Marine from Dancing
Right.
with the Stars.
So you do all the preparation to make a perfect lasagna, which takes a while. Then you have to bake it, and then, at my house it's on low, so it
Yeah.
takes a couple days.
I think you
Then
could
it's-
eat yours in the oven.
Then it's
I was
piping
gonna
hot.
say at 150 you
Yeah.
can pull it out. It's not piping
Yeah,
hot.
you could
don't have
probably
to let
just eat it,
cool.
bud. You
Yeah,
can probably
that's-
sit in your oven and eat it.
And just like sex, you don't want too much ricotta cheese in
That's
there.
true.
We
You don't
shouldn't
want
talk about putting people in an
Then you
oven.
put
either.
it up top, and then you let it cool, and then it's perfect because it firms up, and it's a perfect
Yeah.
temperature, and you slice it, but then as you're slicing and put it on your plate, you're like, I gotta take a shit. Well, so I mean, you're not gonna leave that perfect piece of lasagna.
Don't eat lasagna while you shit.
Huh?
You eat lasagna while you, While you
I made
crust.
pizza while like I had to poop and go in there. And
You
finish.
can eat a crust. You can eat a
like
pizza.
finish one.
You can't bring a plate of pizza and shit and eat pizza.
Well, I'm saying that.
No, but you can do that
Of
in the
course,
shower.
I did talk to him the other day about hot dog glory holes.
Oh, that's true. That is true. That's a thing. But my thing is, you put it on the plate. You can't put the plate beside the craft. You can't put the plate back into the
You
oven.
put it on a vanity.
Yeah, you're double cooking. Well, you can't put it there. Neither is going to cool down to. There's a perfect temperature of lasagna, and you might be in the bathroom for a while.
Why would you be in the bathroom for so long?
Well,
Older
I'm
age.
just saying. Boy, I'm making lasagna. It's a lot of cheese, man. You get you get backed
I've
up a
never
little
had
bit.
an issue with cheese.
But the cheese is.
I'm
You
saying
haven't ate it yet.
I know you
Yeah,
haven't
you're
eaten it.
nibbling while you're cooking it.
Yeah, you're nibbling on some cheese. I mean,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
yeah,
You can't sprinkle cheese and not
Yeah,
put it in your face.
exactly. A spoonful of ricotta.
Grab some shreds, but then,
Yeah.
like you
I know
got to plug
Andy-
a dip
I
in.
bet
Am I the only one
Andy's-
that hates cold cheese?
The shredded kind. I don't even like it, and it
I
always
shake
gets
the
everywhere.
Parmesan and put it like a big dip. I just walk around with a huge old dip of Parmesan.
But cheese.
Should I smoke it? I mean, everybody calls it that. What's his face? They're smoking that Parmesan.
Yeah.
It's actually really good. Smoked Parmesan. You
It
got
is
to be out
pretty
of your
good.
mind. It's delicious.
I don't think it's the same thing though.
Huh?
Put it in your lip.
Well, I smoke it too. I'll roll it up. I'll roll it in a big old
Oh,
Fatty
yeah,
and-
you can do that.
smoke that, and then you eat it. What's left because now it's smoked.
When
Yeah,
you
smoked
use your
Parmesan.
when
So you carry it in the bathroom, and then you sit down, and you're enjoying a little bit of lasagna. And so anytime I see lasagna, it's, ooh,
time to
Do we
poop.
want to do that
Yeah,
on
I
the
gotta
bonus
put-
show?
yeah,
Time to poop.
what are we doing?
I don't know. I thought you were.
Oh, I was gonna. Yeah, we do need to switch to the
Oh, we
bonus
got to
show.
switch.
But
That's
yeah,
tough.
we'll switch to the bonus show. If you guys want to listen to the next hour of the show, just head on over to
Well, I hope
Patreon.
Eric's friends don't follow us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you see them, tell them not to come.
I'm just pointing this out. Skin
Actually, if
Man's
they
not
come
here,
over there,
Ah,
they're paying.
somebody
So
ran
go
out.
ahead.
It's fine.
Skin Man's not here. That
Clark
explains
Kent,
it.
Superman
That's who it is.
situation.
It's a Skin Man. That looks like a Skin Man kind of thing.
Yep.
I like to think. No.
More of him? Come on, we know that.
I don't know. All those words are spelled correctly.
By the way, if
That's
you're
true.
wondering where Skin Man is, he was feeling a little under the weather since Sunday, so he's had a
We must have ate some
hard couple-
lasagna.
probably.
This is his fourth bout with COVID.
He
Well,
does
that-
keep getting every variant.
yeah.
That first case of the new variant found in the U.S. More on that on the bonus show.
Yeah, more on that
Nice.
if you follow us over to patreon.com/those guys from Wichita. We will see you over there. Don't let your meatloaf. There's a carp in the tub. Should I play that? I mean, I think I can. Yeah. Let's see if I find it.
Bye, YouTube.
It's not on ESPN. It's on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah.